Rain lashes down on the desolate tarmac of the municipal airport. A lone, eerie plane circles ominously in the stormy night sky.
Hey boys, come out here. There's a strange plane circling the field.
Suddenly, a descent from the heavens, a harbinger of impending doom for the grounded thugs.
How's this for a bomb, or would you prefer taking another little flyer? You boys may not know it being knocked out, but you're going to take one more ride tonight, a little later at the municipal airport. So long, boys. Happy landings.
Two parachutes drift lazily to Earth, their cargo a testament to a decisive, unseen hand.
Look, they've landed out in the field. Let's get over there and find out what it's all about. Rushing over, the airport men find the bandits unconscious. They're out cold, but here's a note pinned on one of them. It says, "Deliver these ghost plane bandits to the law complements of the Crimson." Boy, that Crimson guy sure gets the crooks sooner or later.
Another night, another victory for the enigmatic Crimson, leaving the law to clean up the remnants of his dramatic intervention. Gotham City, a labyrinth of shadows and secrets, where intuition whispers of unspoken terrors. A chilling premonition hangs heavy in the air, a silent alarm that crime is afoot, even without a single tangible clue.
Maybe the guys had business deals in some other city. Not a clue that points to anything at all. Both top floors are okay, there's only the cellar left. Send out a call for the men that live here. There may be nothing behind this, and then again, there may be. Yes, sir, right away, sir.
Across the city's grimy network, a message flashes, a digital ghost in the machine, seeking a man named Joe Decker.
Joe Decker, aged 31, height 5'9", wanted in Norville to explain disappearance of Hal Jensen, aged 35, height 5'5", in Chicago.
Joe Decker, yeah, what's on your mind? I ain't done nothing I can't understand. Now listen, what's this all about anyhow?
Just want to ask you what's happened to Hal Jensen. Both of you drop out of sight, and we want to know why.
I went on my business trip to Chicago. Hal was going south, but whether he did or not, I don't know.
You owe money in this town, don't you?
In the oppressive silence of an interrogation, the truth shatters like glass, and a darkness far greater than a mere debtor lurks just beyond the edge of vision. Beneath the perpetual gloom of Gotham, a desperate man navigates his tangled affairs, a shadow of unease clinging to every transaction. The city's underbelly stirs as debts are paid and secrets exchanged, each interaction a thread in a growing web of suspicion.
Keep the change, Fred. It's about time I settled up.
Thanks, Mr. Decker.
Thanks a lot, Mr. Kelly.
What's up, Speed?
Joe Decker's spending money clearing up his debts. He thinks we're after him for that. You see, I had to trap him into making some gesture that might lead us to suspect him. Hal might have gone south. I wanted to make sure. But Hal Jensen kept a lot of money around that house, and we haven't found any of it. I can't prove anything. We haven't got a body, even. But I planted the idea of debts in his mind. Maybe he'll flash money.
He must have stolen from Jensen.
Maybe.
How much do I owe you?
$1.50 is 35s.
Did you inherit money, Joe?
So what do you care? You're getting paid, ain't you?
Sure, no need to get sore. You can go. Was it wise to let him go?
As Decker walks away, a seed of manipulation has been sown, its tendrils reaching into the darkness, waiting to ensnare its victim. Rain pounds the cobblestone streets of Gotham, a tempest mirroring the unease festering within the city's darkened heart.
I want to take a look around the cellar again.
But why?
I have a funny feeling that this cellar will disclose something. It's an earth floor, and a body could be buried here. I'll phone for some men. Get some water, pour it over the floor.
Yes, sir.
The police deluge the cellar, a strange ritual in the oppressive gloom, leaving the detective bewildered.
But why the water?
It'll tell me if Jensen is buried here. If he isn't, the water will dry and no one will know we've looked around this sunken part. That's where Jensen is. Start digging, men.
He was sure buried deep, but he's here all right.
It's Jensen, all right, and here's the murder weapon, a monkey wrench. I'll run down to the Fingerprint Bureau for an analysis.
With the grisly truth unearthed, the wheels of justice begin to turn, but the shadows of Gotham still hold their secrets close. Gotham's neon glow falters under a relentless, unseen dread as a desperate hunt begins in the shadowed alleys.
Speed, Joe Decker's your man. But how will you find him now? He may have skipped town. Easy, I'll send word to all the diners. They're looking for a man who always has a couple of slices of pie after dinner. Ready, clever, Speed.
The word goes out, a whisper amplified through the city's greasy spoons, searching for man defined by a simple, sweet craving.
Speed, there's a guy. Yeah, that sounds like him.
Mike, you wait here. I'm going in alone after him. You're under arrest for Jensen's murder, Decker.
Why Mike's DIN?
Cornered, his sweet indulgence turned weapon, Decker unleashes his final desperate act. Gotham City, a crucible of chaos, where desperation breeds defiance and shadows harbor untold threats.
I'll get you.
You've got to do better than that.
Ouch, my hand.
I only shot your gun, you still ain't got me.
The night holds its breath, the hunt far from over, and the true test of skill has only just begun. Gotham, a city cloaked in perpetual night, where even the chill of a winter's eve can't pierce the encroaching darkness. But tonight, a flicker of suspicion ignites in the heart of a common watchman, a lone flame against the rising tide of crime.
Right on time, Jim always does this, every night at this hour.
A hunch, a whisper of unease, compels him to deviate from his routine, his instincts screaming a silent warning.
Halt, police.
The night explodes into chaos as gunfire tears through the stillness, a desperate struggle for survival. Justice, swift and brutal, is served as the bravest of men disarms the unrepentant, their thieving hands now bound in iron.
How did you know they were robbing the place, Dennis? This was one of the smoothest jobs I ever saw. Yeah, he got into the window and posed as a dummy. Then, when you closed the curtains, he socked his pals in.
From the shadows, figures of authority emerge, their faces etched with relief and admiration for a job well done by a man who trusted his gut.
Flaherty, you've saved me a lot of money. Now tell me what I can do for you.
And in the spirit of the season, a generous soul ensures that this Christmas will be one of hope and joy for those who needed it most.
It looks like it's going to be a swell Christmas for the Marks and your family. Merry Christmas, Sergeant Flaherty.
Gotham City, a tempest of rain lashes the grimy streets, mirroring the storm brewing within its darkened heart. At Big Benny's, a late-night visitor arrives, bearing a grim compliment from the mysterious bargain deaths.
Why?
Miles away, a chilling report arrives at the municipal building. Another victim, another tremor of fear.
Big Benny's just been shot, Mr. Malone. Another of those deaths that have been cursing the city for the past 2 months.
I'm going out alone after these murderers. I'll bring him in myself.
Malone, a man fueled by a righteous fury, stalks the shadows near the scene of the crime. A seemingly innocuous cafe, a chance for moments respite, a cup of coffee.
Think I'll drop in for a cup of coffee.
But fate, a cruel mistress, has placed him directly across from his quarry, Babyface, the killer he hunts.
Here's your change, buddy. Sorry, that quarter'll fall.
I'll get it.
As the quarter rolls, Babyface traps it in a sinister embrace, a deadly prelude to the inevitable confrontation. Rain lashes against the grimy windows of Pally's pool parlor, a sanctuary of smoke and desperation in Gotham's underbelly.
You drink the coffee, I don't want it. I'll give 10 to 1, that's a man ahead of me and not a woman. She's entering Pally's pool parlor. But why, I'm going to find out.
The district attorney, a man of law, now assumes the look and language of the underworld, a dangerous game beginning.
I'm gonna play for a while, I don't want to be bothered. Go right ahead, pal.
His playing is good enough to stand inspection, but even a shark can be outmaneuvered.
Good thing I used to like pool in college. I can play a fair game.
You're a novice, that's all he plays like. A shark, I'd have swore he followed me from that chow joint. Go out and get him in a game.
Care to bust a few for a couple of sawbucks?
The killer, confident in his prowess, offers a gamble, only to find a true expert at the table, a master of the game.
Not bad for a man out of practice.
Not bad.
Well, you're terrific.
A hushed back room in Gotham, a place where deals are struck and lives are gambled away. The air is thick with intent, and the scent of desperation hangs heavy.
And what were you saying about mackin' some more easy dough?
Come into the back room and find out.
What's the game?
How are you with a gun? The test of marksmanship, you'll do. Couldn't do better myself.
Without the quiver of an eyelid, Malone hears his name slated for a bargain death. A target has been chosen.
I'm going to let you earn a century. Kill Steve Malone, the Da.
Sure, where'll I find him? I just got in from Kai.
You're smart, Malone, but not smart enough. I seen your pictures in the papers. You should have brought some coppers along.
I'm Chicago Charlie. You're a chump if you kill me. I'm on the same side of the fence as you.
Maybe, well, try you out on a copper. There's a copper, let him see Malone or Charlie.
Yeah, I will.
He passes another test, but the shadows are closing in, and a chilling warning echoes for Charlie, beckoning him back to Chicago before it's too late. Rain pounds the cobblestone streets of Gotham as shadows lengthen, concealing unspeakable deeds.
Sit down, Charlie. Guess we'll make you a member of our little circle.
That's swell of you.
We call ourselves bargain deaths. We bump guys off for $5 to $1,000 or more. We just got rid of Benny.
I've heard of him. How'd you do it?
I posed as a doll and plugged him. Say, there's a bunch of coppers coming this way. If you're a copper, I'll drill you, Charlie.
Don't get riled. Tell me more. How many guys in this?
Just us, and now you're gonna die just in case you are a copper.
I'm not dying to please a cheap crook like you, Babyface.
Nor for you either, killer. Yeah, well, take this.
But even as the killer fires, a new menace arrives, a force of justice in the unforgiving night. Rain lashes down on Gotham's grimy alleys, a symphony of despair accompanying the city's perpetual night.
Suppose you take this goof. Don't forget me, Charlie.
Don't worry. Now you get the beating of your life, says you.
Says me.
And so, another violent chapter in Gotham's criminal underworld closes, a grim tally of bargain deaths.
I heard your radio order that all cops were to call you Chicago Charlie for tonight, mister. Malone, glad you did. I saved my life.
A mind like a steel trap, meticulously piecing together the puzzle, even in disguise.
Funny how I caught on to this guy, Babyface. When something falls into a man's lap, he closes his legs to catch it. A woman spreads hers so her skirt will catch the object. Although Babyface was in woman's clothes, he closed his legs. I knew he was masquerading as a woman, and I found out why.
Justice arrives, cloaked in darkness. The reign of bargain deaths is over. The labyrinthine alleys of Gotham whisper secrets, a canvas of shadows painted by a rain-slicked moon.
He's been acting mighty suspicious lately. Just what good are brats your size anyway?
A flicker of defiance ignites in the young eyes, a spark against the encroaching darkness. Ancient whispers of forgotten pharaohs echo, a chilling premonition of power unleashed.
I'd never let them do anything like that to me.
But in Gotham, peril wears many masks, and the night holds its breath, waiting for the inevitable clash. Rain lashes against the darkened skies of Gotham, reflecting the grim underbelly of the city. On a sleek motor launch, a reporter named Cliff Crosby and his companion, Kay Nevers, chase a story.
Look, a capsized sailboat. I wonder if the poor chaps are still alive.
There's air bubbles. I'm going in, there's a chance.
With astonishing strength, Cliff dives into the churning, shark-infested waters to rescue the imperiled men.
Always thought a drowned man stayed on the bottom a day or two, then came to the surface. Another one, coming up, his body is rising from the bottom. So soon, that's odd.
But your friend wasn't so lucky.
As the rescued men recover, an unsettling truth begins to surface, hinting at something far more sinister than a simple accident.
What happened?
A call to the police confirms the initial report of accidental death, but one lingering doubt gnaws at the edges of the investigation.
Accidental death, I guess.
You guess? Of course it was. I don't think all's as it should be.
A determined mind is already working, sifting through forgotten records at the newspaper's morgue, seeking a forgotten clue.
OK's mastermind, what now?
The answer lies in the shadows of the past, a name beginning with Z and a secret visit to Carter's Lodge. The rain continues its relentless assault on Gotham, each drop a whisper of the city's grim secrets.
What do you want me to do?
Send a man along as witness. The facts I discovered warrant a test.
They motor to the lodge on the water, a place shrouded in an unsettling stillness.
And I tell you, you're wrong, Cliff.
Upon arriving, Cliff proceeds alone, a steely resolve in his eyes, to confront Carter's.
Murder, and I know that you've committed it.
Come right in, Mr. Crosby. What's on your mind?
A sudden, violent shift in the air as Carter's makes his move.
Excuse my back, but I dislike the sight of bullets heading for me. Came alone, eh? This time I'll finish you for sure.
The silence shattered by the sound of impact, a desperate struggle for survival.
Now don't be touchy.
Just as the darkness threatens to consume all, the sound of a door bursting open, hope arriving in its wake.
Here's your murderer. He killed that man in the boat.
The hunt for a notorious fugitive, a man thought lost to the river's depths, has just taken a shocking turn. A familiar face, a voice from the past, has resurfaced in the grimy underbelly of Gotham.
An Irish accent, and that familiar face.
Hogan, known for evading the police for 4 grueling years, this is the scoop of a lifetime.
What a scoop.
You're smart, young fella, but how could it have been him? He almost drowned himself.
Remember the Z file in the morgue. Zyme.
Zyme is an extract from corn, which gives oxygen to anyone eating it.
I might as well give the motive.
He took some of that zyme in pill form, causing his body to float on top.
So you overturned the boat.
I'm Hogan. I escaped the police. Lived here. That man I killed recognized me. He threatened to expose me unless I gave him money.
He was,
But he forgot his old friends.
and I thought he was an honest, respectable man.
They make the late additions.
We'll scoop the other papers without any trouble.
I'm handling the sob stuff.
The record scores another journalistic sensation, the boating murder unmasked by Cliff Crosby. The truth, like a drowned man, has risen to the surface. The tension on the field is palpable, a gritty struggle for dominance.
Get that rough stuff, Randall, or out you go. Oh, sissy stuff, eh? Maybe Blake here's complaining.
But as the irate Blake goes for his tormentor, a whistle signals a brief but crucial respite.
Come on, Larry, you can handle Randall later. And don't you think I won't scare Randall? Boo.
The game may have paused, but the true wager is about to begin.
Wow, what a rough game. Come on, let's get a hot dog. It looks like anybody's game from where it is now.
Hey, there are the betting boys. I thought they weren't supposed to carry on business. They managed to, listen, this one's sure of himself. 3-1 on the Blue Stars and 4-1 Larry Blake doesn't make a goal. Give me $50 of that. Yeah, and I'll take 100.
But a glint of avarice catches the eye of a predator in the crowd.
Why that guy's crazy, I ought to take some of that myself.
You'll do no gambling. Look, there's a pickpocket.
The wily pickpocket has selected his victim. A moment of daring, a moment of truth.
Here, what's the big idea?
Mustn't pick pockets.
Gotham's shadows conceal deception, but even a pickpocket's luck runs out.
Slam Bradley, well, you saved my wallet.
Glad to help. This fellow's an old hand at dipping. He's Limehouse Louis. Of London, no less. Lock him up, officer.
I'll go to the station house and prefer charges. Meanwhile, if you and Slam care to use my box, the game's going to start again. Do we oh boy what seats? Thanks we will, Mr. Barry.
The game's on, but beneath the facade of sport, a sinister plot unfolds.
With brutal force, Larry Blake is propelled into the boards.
Play resumes with even more bitter feeling between the teams. Look at that Randall, he's checking Blake. That's illegal, hen ref.
A foul play, a brutal blow. The game takes a dark turn.
You're right, wait a minute, Shorty, look.
It's Blake, he's hurt bad.
The Red Arrow's fate is sealed. A victory for the Blue Stars, but at what terrible cost?
Well, that's the end of the Red Arrow's winning streak. Without Blake, they're helpless.
Shorty's prediction is proven true. The game ends 3-0, the Blue Stars winning. Phew, those gamblers sure cleaned up on this.
But as Slam and Shorty wait for a bus, a chilling premonition hangs in the air. A twisted victory, a wounded player, and the promise of answers waiting in the sterile silence of the hospital. Gotham's night breeds a symphony of despair, where even the simple bus stop becomes a theater of brutality.
Punching's too good for you. You boys should be right at home now. Garbage, he'll limp for a week. What I can't understand is why he isn't in jail. Let's find a phone, then we'll go to the hospital.
Later, in the sterile confines of an emergency room, the echoes of violence still lingered. A doctor's examination revealed a chilling commonality to their injuries.
You say, Larry, that you and Dude here felt the same sensations when you crashed the wall.
Yeah, like every bone was parting. IT all happened so fast. Usually I can stand IT. Gosh, I've hit those boards plenty, but this time IT knocked me cold.
And you both got IT in the same place.
Suddenly, the night shattered. A hail of bullets rained down, the occupants scrambling for any semblance of cover.
Phew, that was a close one. Too close for comfort. Come on, Shorty, they're getting away.
Not for long, grab that cab, pull up as close as you can, and watch out for bullets.
To think left my bulletproof vest at home because IT was too warm.
In Gotham's unforgiving labyrinth, the pursuit was on, and sometimes the most dangerous enemy is the one you forgot to prepare for. Rain lashes the grimy alleys of Gotham as a desperate plea echoes through the oppressive night. A brutal victory, the sounds of struggle silenced, leaving only the cold satisfaction of accomplishment.
Looks like he's finished. That's right.
But amidst the wreckage, a telltale clue, a financial trail leading to a name of interest.
Here, what's this? Why, it's a check made out to Randall, the Blue Star player. Yes, and signed by Travers Barry. Tomorrow we pay him a visit.
The next morning dawns, heavy with unspoken dread, as a worried wife seeks answers, her voice laced with desperation.
I'm Mrs. Dude Smith. I came to see you about my husband. Nothing's happened, I hope.
A life hangs in the balance, a promising career dashed by shattered nerves, leading to a desperate plea for intervention.
He expected to be out of the hospital in time to play tonight. He is out, but I'm afraid he's going to do something drastic. His nerves are gone. He asked me to bring you to the house. There's something on his mind.
I'll be glad to go. You don't know what this means to Dude and me, Mr. Bradley. Forgetting it, glad to help out. Dude's a grand guy. This is our place, we won't keep you long.
Don't worry about that either.
As the city slowly awakens, a flicker of hope ignites. A final, vital piece of the puzzle awaits, promising to illuminate the dark secrets that have plagued Gotham.
I've only one other thing to do today, and it may shed some light on these accidents.
The iron gates of a desolate mansion creak open, a trap sprung in the heart of a storm-lashed night. But the true danger lies not within the shadows of the house, but in the chilling realization that they've been deceived.
We've been tricked. That woman isn't Smith's wife.
Give IT to the coppers, boys. That'll take care of you, pal. Hang on to that little monkey and tie 'em both up. So you stuck in your 2 cents worth, eh, Bradley? Well, maybe after tonight's game you won't mean anything, but for the present you stay here. Throw 'em into the cellar, boys. Good work, boys. Maybe we'll keep them quiet now. Wait, I've got an idea. Open that furnace door.
What's the idea, boss?
In a few hours, the coal gas fumes from this furnace will put 'em out for keeps.
What an idea.
Above the clanging of chains and the rising threat of poisoned air, a desperate struggle for survival begins.
Jordy manages to work off Slam's gag as he comes to. Wait, I've got an idea. Slam coal gas fumes will be killed and... That's one of those fire alarms over there on the wall, if we could only reach IT.
Trapped and gasping for air, a faint hope flickers in the darkness, a chance, however slim, to escape the inferno. Rain lashes at Gotham's grimy underbelly as desperation tightens its grip.
But we can't reach it with these ropes on us. The sailor must have tied them. Look, stand in front of me. Good work, Shorty. Bullseye.
Minutes later, a frantic rush towards an unknown danger.
Slam and Shorty race to the arena where where's the fire. Who are you?
You sure it's all right, Mr. Bradley?
Sure, Mike, don't worry.
Well, you know how it is. This place might be dark next year when the lease runs out. The Red Arrows aren't doing much winning.
Dark, why say what's the matter, Shorty?
Mr. Morgan, you ought to be careful on this ice. Shorty, I've got IT. What do you mean you've got it?
Later that evening, a privileged seating arrangement offers a cynical perspective.
Boy, this is a favor, Mr. Barry, letting us sit in your box.
It's okay, boys. You did me one.
Look, Dude Smith is playing with the Red Arrows again.
The roar of the crowd, the thrill of the game, but beneath the surface, a darker plot unfolds.
Well, wish us luck, Slam. I think we'll take those blue stars tonight and Randall's mine. Go to it.
The game starts fast and furious, a blur of motion and aggression.
Of the game, Sonny, you're leaving early.
A chilling cry splits the air. Someone is in grave peril.
They're doing it again. He'll be killed. Not this time.
Look, Smith regains his feet and goes for Randall. That'll be the last time you try that.
Pandemonium reigns as the teams fight, but a darker motive is revealed.
What's the idea of getting into this? I want Randall and I've got him. Look, here comes Barry. What's the meaning of this? It means the game's up, Barry. You're through injuring men. You and Randall are going to the jug.
As Barry tries to resist, Slam wallops him.
But Slam, what's he got to do with it? Plenty, go and look at those boards by his box. They are electrically charged. Barry operated them from his office to discredit the Red Arrows so that he could get a lower rent next year, then build Randall and the Blue Stars up. So that's why he paid off Randall. Thanks, Slam, nothing can stop this team now.
The final whistle blows, but the shadows of deception still linger in Gotham's twilight.